if an action or statement of a person who is known to us either as being a very righteous and positive individual, or on the other hand, being a very negative and evil individual, we should always assume, whatever it is that we witness or hear, we should assume that this action or statement is in keeping with that person's general behavior and his aims, that which we know about this person to be the case. Unless, of course, it's impossible to explain the action other than in one particular, very specific way. But if there's any possibility of viewing it, even if it's an unlikely interpretation, we should interpret in that fashion according to the person. If he is known to be a very good person, we should interpret that action as it having been done for a positive reason, for the right reason, even though it wouldn't usually be the case with most people. We wouldn't make that assumption. With this person, we should. And also, in the opposite case, with the evil individual, we should always assume that that which we know about this person is true here as well, and that which seems positive is apparently not so. If we are talking about a person who is unknown to us, and both of these, both interpretations, a positive and a negative interpretation, are possible, are feasible, then that is the case of the Mishnah. Then one should always lean towards the positive interpretation and understanding of what we have witnessed. So says Rambam in his Pirush on the Mishnah. I think it is important to internalize what Rambam writes regarding this statement in the Mishnah, which he quotes here in Chot De'oth, because it is not at all, it is not the case that all people understand things in this fashion. Some people when discussing various things will say, with regards to a person that we know to be we know this person is not a righteous person, is not a person who's always doing good and the right thing. Sometimes people suggest naively and irrationally that we should nevertheless assume that they have good intentions, or their purpose is a positive one, etc. Rambam does not hold by this at all, because that is basically forcing ourselves to be naive and to mislead ourselves, and because the evildoers generally are not up to any good, we should not mislead ourselves in such a fashion. The result of such wishful thinking is often the result is very undesirable, and the price that one pays for that can be very high.
Thank you, Rabbi Bar-Hayim. We would like to encourage our viewers to share these videos with friends and send in your responses. We would also like to suggest the following opportunity to our viewers. If you identify with Rabbi Bar-Hayim's message and would like to sponsor or dedicate a video interview with the rabbi in honor or memory of a loved one, if you would like to obtain Birkon Nusach Eretz Yisrael or invite the rabbi for a speaking engagement, please email us at office@machonshilo.org.